Hello there, this is Senior Citizen Beau's YouTube channel, and this is the disclaimer. Since I am very new to all of this, I've been trying to figure out how to get this on my channel. So since I couldn't figure it out yet, here it is. Hi, and Happy New Year, and welcome to Senior Citizen Beau. This is a platform on which to bring awareness, enjoy some entertainment, information and education, and then some. I thought it would be fun, so I'm trying to figure it out along the way. Googling things as to how to do things. Sometimes it makes sense to me, but when they say to go to a certain place and I find community is not there, how they told me to do it, but that's okay. I will figure it out in the long run. That's what this is all about. It's a learning situation and some enjoyment time, and perhaps, me being able to be of more use in my older age. But please don't go anywhere. I know I'm an older person, and older people should not be discarded as though they are of no use, right? That's an awareness, and a lot of people, because of ageism being rampant nowadays, don't even know that that's how they're treating older people. So if you could stay with me a little bit, I know this video might be a little dry, and you might get a chuckle here and there just because I don't know really what I'm doing, but try to stick it out. See if you can enjoy the information that I'm going to give to you. I know social media isn't, for the most part, comprised of younger people presenting and probably watching and listening as well, which is great. But I don't think there's much of a segment for older people on social media. So I thought, well, I'm going to step up and see what happens. So here we go. Talking about ageism, some people feel that we're on our way out. And actually we are. We are. And a lot of older people don't even want to go there with their thinking. And that's okay. We are on our way out, but still we have a lot to give, and we're still vital, and we would like to be seen as such vital. We've had experienced life up to our age and might have a bit of wisdom to share. And would it be wise to be open to how society evolves as sure as the seasons change? Yeah, it would be. And I think more of the older people should try to, well, I shouldn't say should, but I think it would be nice if they would try to have more of an awareness of what is happening out there, and it's really changing. So with me, my awareness is starting to happen with so many things, and especially technology, which I'm wrestling with. It's very hard for me, and I hope I eventually win. Even though I personally think everything has gone too far in that direction, maybe too wireless, maybe too digital, but nevertheless, I am brand spanking new at this, and I have the bare minimum equipment, but as my viewers and subscribers mount up, I plan to add editing and more special effects and more props, etc., because I want it to be fun. I want it to be fun for me. I want it to be fun for you, and I'm glad you're tuning in. And I'll probably be looking at notes a bit too, due to my vlog fright, kind of like stage fright, vlog fright. So my notes will be my skyhook for now, at least. So this segment that I'm going to do is about the celebration of New Year and traditions, including my own. I'll stick that in. New Year's and tradition with New Year's from around the world. That would probably be the subject matter. I thought it was appropriate because we're starting a brand new year. First, a little history. The earliest recorded festivities in honor of the new year dates back to Babylon. Following the vernal equinox or spring equinox, which is when there is an equal amount of sunlight and darkness in March. That was the beginning of their new year, or as the pagans like to call it, Ostara. And there's a whole little short about Ostara. I didn't develop that yet, but I will. Maybe it'll be longer than a short. I don't know. I find all that stuff very interesting. The Babylonians of ancient Mesopotamia celebrated the occasion with a large religious festival called, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, Akitu, which meant barley in Sumerian, which was harvested in the spring. And the Akitu festival also celebrated a mythical victory of Marduk, M-A-R-D-U-K, the sky god over Tiamat, an evil sea goddess. I see there's reflection on my glasses, and I'm not sure what to do about that. I hope it doesn't bother people. I'll try to look down a little bit more. I'll figure that out later, because here I am and I want to do this. And some of the information that I'm giving you might come in handy if you're ever on a very popular game show. So the Phoenicians, who primarily located in the area which is now modern Lebanon by the Mediterranean Sea, were supposed to have celebrated the new year at the fall equinox. Persia, which is now Iran, and Greece celebrated in ancient times at the winter solstice. So now let's see what foods and traditions people from around the world enjoy on New Year's Eve and or New Year's Day. So I have 12 grapes. I thought this was cute, but a little scary, and I'll tell you why. 12 grapes, that is a Spanish tradition, and it's for good luck in the coming year. A person eats all of 12 grapes at midnight. With each stroke of the clock, one grape is eaten. One must be finished with that last grape by the last stroke. That's not much time. They represent the 12 months of the year, and I would totally invite to the party, if I had a party doing this, someone who knows the Heimlich maneuver, just in case. And number 2 is round cakes from Mexico, Greece, Netherlands, and some other countries. Round cakes represent the circle of life. Coins or some other trinkets are placed inside the cake. And if you get one, you will experience good luck in the coming year. That sounds yummy. Pork, that tradition comes from Austria, Hungary, Portugal, Germany, Cuba, and that's for prosperity and good luck in the new year. Legumes, Italy and America. For prosperity, Italians enjoy lentils and Americans black-eyed peas. And as you probably are going to know from the little list that I have here, a lot of this can be combined and is combined for fun, for luck, for prosperity. And long noodles, that's a Japanese tradition. Longer and healthier life. People eat soba noodles on New Year's Eve. Latin America, it's underwear. I thought that was cute. If you can wear yellow for money, luck, and happiness, and wear red for love and relationships. And then we have share a midnight kiss. That's always fun. This is said to have started in ancient Rome. A pagan festival called Saturnalia involved drinking, dancing, singing, sharing gifts, and kissing. We pretty much do that nowadays, I think. Another one is rice pudding, Norway and Sweden. An almond would be hidden in the pudding, and if you get it, it would mean good fortune in the new year. New Year's resolutions, that started with the Babylonians. Fireworks, China leads with that ever since ancient times. They use fireworks to scare away evil spirits, brings prosperity and luck. It began in the 7th century AD. which is interesting. Some research suggested even earlier than that. So we knew how to blow things up even back then. Oh boy, okay. Keeping doors and windows open rids the house of any negative energy from the old year to make way for good energy in the new year. Hang onions on your door. That's from Greece, Greek tradition for growth and rebirth. Throw water out of the window to ward off evil spirits, also renewal. Wearing white clothing, that's Brazil. That brings you good luck and peace. Singing Auld Lang Syne, that's from Scotland. And the title means Old Long Since, or For the Sake of Old Times. In 1788, Robert Burns wrote the poem. And the next one is Dropping the Ball in Times Square. For the countdown to midnight, long ago sailors would set their timepieces to something known as time balls, or chronometers, that would be dropped in the water. This was supposed to have started in Portsmouth, England in 1829, then again in Washington, D.C. in 1845, and then in 1907, a Times Square tradition was born in New York City. How about that? Have a toast, which is traditionally champagne. These are some, maybe not all of the traditions, and if you have some of your own, please add to the comments below. And here is a question of interest. Where are the first places to welcome in the new year? And the answer is in the Pacific Ocean, Samoa, Tonga, and the Line Islands. And where are the last places to welcome in the new year? And the answer is Baker Island, American Samoa, and Howland Island. How about that? Those pieces of interest or maybe trivia. Auld Lang Syne has been sung to ring in the new year since the 19th century, but who made it stick? Guy Lombardo and the Royal Canadians, when they played it December 31st, 1929, at midnight at New York's Roosevelt Hotel. It was a radio broadcast. And I'm old enough to remember Guy Lombardo and the Royal Canadians playing it until 1976. Every year, it was still played in Times Square over loudspeakers until I think 2001. And then after that, it appears it was replaced by da 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 da. New York, New York by Old Blue Eyes, Frank Sinatra. Yeah. So let me tell you about what we did a little bit. When I was young, my family always tuned into Times Square to stand with drinks in hand and join in with the countdown to watch the ball drop. Of course, our drinks weren't alcoholic, but we could pretend. At exactly midnight, we would all yell, "Happy New Year!" kiss each other, and then venture outside with our noisemakers. Dad would blast his shotgun in the air, and then we'd have fun setting off some firecrackers. New Year's Day was celebrated with pork sauerkraut, mashed potatoes, and applesauce. It was tradition that it would bring good luck in the coming year. Even as a young girl, I would reflect on the past year and look forward to good things to come in the brand new year. I do that today, along with watching the ball drop in Times Square. But now I channel jump to see what's happening in the entertainment industry with all the parties. And still to this day, I make pork and sauerkraut, but add in black-eyed peas for an additional helping of good luck and prosperity. And maybe, just maybe, some reasonable resolution making. Maybe. I don't know. I always wait till the last minute for that to see how I'm feeling. So I hope to have new content every week, and you'll never know what you'll get. I'll surprise you. And thank you for visiting. So I hope you enjoyed this channel. If so, please give a like. And if you'd like, please subscribe. Wishing you all a safe, prosperous, healthy, and Here are my props. Happy New Year! Hope to see you again soon.